Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamed Arif bin Mohamed Shamsurizal. Number matrix 11814886 will present the cyber law in pornography. So the first article we choose is titled Cyber Law in Pornography by Dr. Sonizul Huda from International Islamic University Malaysia IIUM. The reasons why we picked this article are, first, this article sharing to the readers about the reality of pornography in the cyberspace today. Also, this article showing the readers the differences of legislation in the UK, the US and Malaysia regarding to pornography. Besides, this article exhibiting the existing laws in Malaysia that we do not know they are under cyber law before. Plus, this article awareing and warning the readers about the jeopardy of pornography and its consequences with analyzed data and published research from the experts. Last but not least, this article dumping the court cases and authorities to strengthen the facts that Dr. Suhada stated in his article. This article related to the syllabus, which are communication and media law in Malaysia, and also the cyber law in Malaysia. Cyber law in Malaysia, which mentioned in this article, falls under two categories, which are the former and the second generation. So the acts which are categorized under the former cyber law are the Penal Code, the Defamation Act, the Sedition Act, the Copyright Act, and also the Anti-Money Laundering Act, which call the Old-Time Acts, which being extended to cover incident using or taking place. However, the second generation of the cyber law, which are Computer Crimes Act, the Communication and Multimedia Act, the Electronic Commerce Act, and also the Personal Data Protection Act, are the second generation, which more specified and detailed to cover the concerned matter regarding to cyber law.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Mohamed Shahmi bin Sulaiman Nasution. My matric number is 1181487, and we will move to the next article that we chose, that is Media and the Libel Law, the Malaysian experience by Ahmad Masum and Mat Rajab Mat Desa. So the reasons why we pick this article is because it is an interesting article. As we know, we always have media spreads usually using our social media, so it is important for us to learn about the law itself to prevent ourselves committing crime without knowing. And it is related to defamation, but first time heard of it because we had learned about defamation, but we don't know that defamation have two types, that is libel law and slander. So in this article, the writer also mentioned about the type of defamation in this article. So this article related to cyber defamation and self-regulation in this course, that is cyber law. So in this article, it is basically about the concept of libel law in Malaysia. So in Malaysia, the concept of libel law cannot be addressed in isolation without making a cross reference to the law of defamation. Under common law, Defamation refers to the publication of untrue statement of fact which reflects one a person's reputation and tend to lower him in the estimation of right-thinking members of society generally or tends to make them shun or avoid him. By Carey. Then, the common law recognized two forms of defamation, that is libel and slander. Libel is defamation in a permanent form usually visible to the eye, such as items in writing, which include email, pictures, statues, and effigies. Libel is action per se, which means that is a plaintiff need no proof for any damage. The requirements to file a libel suit are the statements are published. The statement must be referring to the plaintiff and the statement are seen by a third party. Some of these laws regulating the operation of the media are the Official Secrets Act 1972, the Printing Presses and Publications Act 1984, the Sedition Act 1948, the Communications and Multimedia Act 1998, and the Defamation Act 1957, and many more. Whoever sells or offers for sale any printed and engraved substance containing defamatory matter, knowing that it may contain such matter, shall be punished with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 2 years or with fine or with both. So in conclusion from this both article, we must make sure that we keep posting a safe content to our media or to return anything, because as we know the media power to spread now is very powerful. So if something that we share is not true, like defamation, or maybe something that contains about the pornography, we might end it with more trouble. So just make sure that we keep posting the right thing and it is safe for others to watch our content. That's all from us. Thank you.